Join me as I take on the challenge of diving deeper into understanding God's love like never before. God's love is at the core of our spiritual journey, a love that transforms us, heals us, and sets us free. It's the foundation on which we build our faith, and it's what gives us hope and direction in life. Many of us struggle to understand or experience God's love because we feel unworthy or unlovable. We might think that our past mistakes or current circumstances make us unqualified to receive God's love. Some people may have been hurt by others who claim to be acting in God's name, leading to feelings of distrust and anger towards God. Others may simply feel like they're not good enough or that they don't deserve God's love. We all have our own unique struggles and doubts that can make it hard to grasp God's love. Our feelings of unworthiness can be overwhelming, making us wonder if God could ever really love us. We might look at our lives and see all the mistakes we've made, all the times we've failed, and think that there's no way God could love someone like us. We compare ourselves to others, thinking that they're more deserving of God's love because they seem to have their lives together. We forget that God's love isn't based on our performance or our worthiness, but on His character and nature. As we navigate these struggles, it's essential to remember that God's love is not something we can earn or deserve. It's a gift, freely given to us because of who God is, not because of who we are. We can start to experience God's love by reading about it in the Bible, by praying and asking God to reveal His love to us, and by surrounding ourselves with people who love and support us. God's love is described in the Bible as a love that's patient, kind, and gentle. It's a love that forgives us, heals us, and restores us. We can see God's love in action through the stories of people in the Bible who experienced His love and transformation. We can also experience God's love in our daily lives by choosing to trust Him, to obey Him, and to seek Him with all our hearts. As we delve deeper into God's love, we start to see its transformative power in our lives. We begin to understand that God's love is not just a feeling, but a choice. It's a choice to trust God, to obey Him, and to seek Him with all our hearts. We can experience God's love by choosing to forgive others, to show kindness and compassion, and to live a life that honors God. There was a moment in my life when I truly felt God's love in a powerful way. I was going through a difficult time, feeling lost and alone, when I heard a sermon about God's love. The preacher shared a story about how God loves us, not because of who we are, but because of who He is. In that moment, something shifted inside of me, and I felt a deep sense of peace and comfort. I realized that God's love wasn't just a concept, but a reality that I could experience every day. That moment was a turning point for me, a moment when I truly felt God's love and grace. It was as if a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I could finally see myself through God's eyes. I felt loved, accepted, and forgiven, and it changed everything for me. I started to live my life with a new sense of purpose and meaning, knowing that I was loved and valued by God. As I looked back on that moment, I realized that it was a moment of surrender. I had to let go of my doubts and fears, and simply trust God. I had to choose to believe that God loved me, no matter what I thought or felt. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it, because in that moment, I experienced God's love in a way that I never had before. In that moment, I felt a sense of freedom and joy that I had never felt before. I knew that I was loved, and that nothing could ever separate me from God's love. It was a feeling that's hard to describe, but it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I could finally breathe again. God's love is for everyone, regardless of our past, our present, or our future. It's a love that's always available, always accessible, and always transformative. Remember that God's love is not just a feeling, but a choice to trust Him, to obey Him, and to seek Him with all our hearts. If you're watching this video, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation about God's love and how it's impacted our lives. And if you're looking for more content on faith and spirituality, be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and insights.